This
CloudWatch.
conference will now be recorded.
So please practice it. Other AWS services, it is important. Please let me know if you have any questions. Okay, so I'll go for a topic called as CloudWatch. Now, what is this CloudWatch? I may not explain you completely or not completely. My agenda would be not to explain CloudWatch. My agenda is actually to explain what is monitoring. CloudWatch is a monitoring tool. Okay, did we completed Route 53? No, right? Okay, that's fine. So I think, yeah. Okay, so let's go. What is meant by monitoring? Actually, this topic is related to DevOps. Actually, this topic is related to DevOps monitoring. Maybe I'll go for 3 AWS services which are monitoring. I'll go for CloudWatch. I'll go for CloudFormation template. Okay, these two things are there. Then I go for SSM, Systems Manager, 1, 2, 3. These are DevOps. I'll explain you. Sir, what is meant by monitoring tools? Anyone have working experience in monitoring tools? What is monitoring tools? And why do you require monitoring tools? Any seniors?
Yes, sir. Monitors actually suppose my API MQ services. They support it is keying up more than what we accept. Suppose we have bucket should be MQ bucket should be filled with more than 100 input
Sir, use
messages.
technical words, sir. You're using your scenario based. What is a
Okay.
monitoring tool? What
Suppose
is
if
meant
it
by
is
monitoring?
see, if it is monitoring is to generate any alerts if you reaches the certain limits of any services.
Yeah. Yes, good. Okay. Sir, what is meant by monitoring tools? Why do you require it? I don't require any monitoring tools. So I'll assume I don't require any monitoring tools. Ramarao, can you mute your system? Okay. So what is monitoring tools or what is monitoring? I have a server. I have this server. I want to monitor this server. Then you will immediately come up and say, why do I want to monitor this server? Forget about monitoring. What is meant by a server in 1970s? What is meant by a server in 1970s? So if I have a one server, it's a 1960s, 1970s. Okay, what is a server in 1960s or 1970s? Server in 1970s would be the size of 2 rooms, and it is not normal expensive. It is the most massive expensive. Let me show whether it is available or not. If you see here, this is one license or one drum. So if you see in 1970s or anything, it was like this. This is 1 GB, 1 GB, 1 GB, 1 GB. Are you able to understand, right? This is entire thing is one computer. Is it clear? So the technology was very okay, old. So if you, this is a server, and if you want to monitor this server 24/7, I want to check my server is working fine or not. So there are at least some 10 people are required to monitor one server. One used to go, have you seen the diagram here? So what is this one? One, she is there here. She is looking on the disk and everything. One person is looking for anything. Okay, another person will go and check on the water systems. Another person on the temperature. So there were a lot of things. So one computer, if you want to monitor, you need how many people? 10 people. Each person is asking $50,000. okay, per year. So per year, one server I have to monitor $5 lakh, very costly. If you want to see the oldest computer in India, one of the oldest computer in India, it is available in Hyderabad. In Hyderabad, that too present in a company called as Bharat Dynamic Limited. If you, they will allow you sometimes, some people, if you have a pass to go at Dasra, go into Dasra and check it out. Is it clear, right? So one computer, if you want to monitor, I want to monitor RAM, I want to monitor CPU, I want to monitor storage. There are each and every persons were there to monitor. With my personal experience, my cousin sister's friend was a software engineer in 19, I do remember in 1992. Her marriage was happened, so I went. So first time in my life I've heard a word software engineer in 1991, 1992. I'm talking about, I was 9 years there then. So it was a huge, massive marriage. Okay, the reason is software engineer, and she got the salary of 1992 35,000 rupees, which is massive income, not normal income, very massive income. And I don't know about what is software engineer, so everything is past. Once I joined my engineering last year, or maybe my first year of working, I went. So we were speaking. So in another marriage she attended, then was very crazy. So she was, I think she's a housewife. She's not working. I don't remember. Okay, so I went and asked, "Hey, Didi, can you tell me in 1992 software engineer, what do you do?" And it was a laugh for me. I laughed around like 1 to 2 hours. What is that she used to do? So there is a company in Hyderabad. She used to work in that company, and she's working as a software engineer. What they used to do in the very, very olden days in 1990s, 1990s, 91, computer used to run. Computer was this much size, and computer runs, and suddenly it will become slower. And they will take this computer and go to that company. What they will do in those days, they will go and delete the temp files. Do you know fragmentation, defragmentation? You can do it. They do that fragmentation, defragmentation. Give it 2,000 rupees bill only. Deleting C temp folder. Okay, do a defragmentation run and check it out, the speed, previous speed versus now speed. If it is more than 40% speed, it will definitely have a speed, and they charge 2,000 rupees. And all the IT company which are having computers, right, whenever the computer becomes slow, they used to give it to it, it's company run. Now I was very crazy. Now this was software engineer in 1991, 1992, because of the technology, right, as an example. So monitoring, if I want to monitoring, it's basically manual. People used to go, this server is not working, or it is very slow. They used to log in manually. They open it. What is the reason for the failure? Everything was manual. Is it clear, right? Very expensive manually. But something very great happened in monitoring tool in the, especially in the year 1988 and 1989. I would consider these 2 years as golden age for computer world, because every parameter today you are working, right, almost every parameter came from these 2 years only. Like in 1988, 89, what happened? Linux operating system started initiating your mouse. First time in 1989, mouse concept came into picture. Otherwise everything was command line. Mouse came into picture. Then Microsoft operating system came into picture. Okay, there was a database, oldest database DB2, but there was no other database. RDBMS databases came up in 1990. Lot of technology came into picture. Operating system came into picture. Programming language like Python, Java started initiating. They started coming into picture. So all this combination, someone is providing Java programming, Python programming, someone is giving an important, very fast operating system, someone is providing you that, this and everything. So people started, companies like IBM started using all these technologies and came up with the first type of monitoring tool. Sir, what is meant by a monitoring tool? I don't want to go much deeper, but let's go step by step. Sir, now in 1990s, 1991, 92, what is monitoring tool? Sir, I have the server. Now the server is not big, fridge size. One server is equal to 3 feet, this much size. It is manageable. So what people used to do, very, very important, you will go and install, what is that? Operating system. Now what came into picture, sir? What are the things which are very clever? Python, Java, programming language came into picture, right? Now Windows operating system came into picture, Linux operating system came into picture, right? So what this operating system, this programming language, what monitoring started come into picture. Now for the first time, if I want to check this server number 1 is working fine or not, what should I do? I should go and find out the CPU percentage of the system. I should go for storage. I should go for a RAM. Yes or no? RAM, I have to go and check it out. I have to go and specify counters or performance counters. I have to go. I want to check it out which process is working fine or not. These are monitoring, right? So for the first time, these languages, Python, Java, people supported. Now they have provided you can run Python and Java, and you can get the driver information of these things. So what developers have written, they have written a Python program inside this computer. You double click on this Python to run this Python program. Python program will find out CPU percentage, storage, RAM, performance counter, processor, and it will go and provide you a list. If you run it, it will come up and specify CPU percentage is 70%, RAM is 60%. Now they run it, they will identify is the server is critical, not critical, close it off. Again, after 5 minutes or 10 minutes, they double click on it. What will happen? Again it will open, again it will check it out. Now if the CPU percentage is more than 95%, array, this server is in danger. What is the reason why? They will investigate and fix it. So production servers were monitor, very, very important. Sir, how I am getting the information of CPU, RAM and everything? With the help of what in the diagram? What is that
Python.
Python? It's a program. Programming. People started writing programming. It may be Python, it may be Java, it may be VB++, I don't care. It's a program. What is this program is doing? It is finding out whatever the things I require, right? Yes, so it was very good. The same thing, same technology, but this time in 1989, 1999, operating systems become very clever, and for the first time internet came into picture. Internet was started in India and everything. So what happened, sir? All this combination, so what happened? Very, 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 very good. So this is my server number 1. I want to monitor this server number 1. I have, what is this? Operating system. For the first time, I will go and install example. What is a program, sir? Python program. And do you know operating systems in 1992, 1993 started supporting, what is that? What is this? What is
Cron
cron job?
jobs. It will run automatically in the
Okay.
monitor.
Task manager. You can run the program or any task on a given fixed of time. You can come up and say this Python program should run automatically every 5 minutes. You can configure that one. These people have, see how the beauty, these people have configured that one, and for the first time these people have written if the CPU percentage is greater than, what is that, 95%, means what? If the CPU percentage is greater than 95% means what?
It is a
This server is
threshold.
in danger. They started writing a program. If it crosses 95%, please send, what is that? What is that? Email. For the first time, a monitoring tool came into picture. So what is that Python? Python is a program. What it is doing? Every 5 minutes, it is going and checking whether my system is in danger or not. It is identifying if the CPU, I can write some programs. If the CPU percentage is more than 95%, alert me. So please write it down in monitoring tool. Very, very important. Don't call this one as a program. Please call this one as a agent. Agent. Monitoring agent or monitoring client. Keep it in your mind. Very, very, very important word. So don't get confused. Total entire world monitoring tool is divided into two types. Very simple. So what is the meaning of an agent? Agent is a program which is agent is a program which is running in that system, and it is providing me the required data, and it is running on a frequency every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes it's going and running. So that is called as agent. So what happened? People started installing the agent, and that program will run. And now the problem here is, the beauty of this one is, now I don't require one server to be monitored by one person. What I will do right now, so I have a server number 2, server number 3, server number 4, server number 5, lot of servers are there. I'll install the agent. Now what is this agent will do? It will go and monitor 5 systems. There is no need for me to go to server number 4. Is it working fine or not? Nothing. I'll sit here happily. Server number, this agent is running. Whenever the CPU percentage more than, it will send a, what it will do? Mail alert to me. I'll sit here and I get an alert, server number 4 is in danger. Then I will go and check it out, what is the problem. So what happens right now? One person is able to monitor many servers, hundreds of servers it's monitoring. The trend of monitoring tool become very powerful in 1998. For the first time in the world, you need to be very thankful to a company called as IBM. IBM contribution. Any person in the world today, anyone in the world who's the richest person in the world, any person, any techie guy, everyone, almost everyone, there is a correlation in IBM company. IBM company was so great company, it is like Microsoft today. Microsoft, Amazon, Google today. IBM company was there. Lot of good contribution, good research. Today also they have a lot of separate part for research. IBM company, but it's not sound right now, but as an example, it's very good. So what is the first time, sir? Agent is there, agent is running. If it finds the CPU percentage is in danger or RAM is in danger, it will alert me. One person can monitor hundreds of system. In 1997, 1998, the first time people started hearing about monitoring software. They used to hear about CRP software, sorry, CRM, ERP, asset management, insurance software, but for the health and care. But the first time they are hearing monitoring software, people you say monitoring software. Now what is this one? This is entirely for your monitoring. Let me write it down. The first thing came into picture. Sir, what is meant by monitoring? Let us take an example. This is your network. This is your network. So what do? You have a lot of production servers. This is a very important server. This is very important server. This is very important server. Like you have certainly very important server. Not one, multiple important servers are there. Is it clear? Multiple important servers are there. So what is meant by monitoring tool? Example, one company. There are a lot of very good companies like Nagios, okay, BMC, SolarWinds, IBM Tivoli. Lot of people, companies came up with a concept called as monitoring tools. Example, I'm taking an example of a very famous open source Nagios. What is this Nagios? Companies come up and say, I am monitoring tool expert. Okay, so what should I do? If you want to monitor all these servers, I will help you. What should I do? Very important. This Nagios will go and provide, what is that? What is meant by an agent, sir? What is meant by an agent? It's a program. So if you don't have agent, you need to write a program. Are you a developer? But who has written that powerful program? Okay, Nagios people have written an agent, complete agent, which will go and monitor a database, which will go and monitor CPU percentage, RAM, all these things. You need to install the agent here. In all the production servers, wherever you want to monitor, agent will be installed. Okay, fine. What customers started asking? Customers were not small customers. Customers were asking, my server 1 is there. You install the agent. This is monitoring. Can you please provide me as a software? I am buying a software for you, right? Can you give me a report? What is the report? For the next 6 months, this CPU percentage is what? Is it, what is the maximum CPU percentage for the last 6 months? Give me in a report. when it went to 99%, when it went to 100%, when it went to 0%. I want to know this server was busy when. So that was a question. So what happened? First time monitoring tool, what happened? Install your agent. What the agent will do? It will go on monitor. And first time what they have done, you need to go and create another server here, Nagios server. They have installed here. What is this one? Database server. Database. Oracle, DB2, I don't care anything they are supporting. So what is this agent will do? What is this agent will do? It will run every 5 minutes. It will go and find out CPU percentage, RAM, basically performance, and everything. Take the data and store it here. Take the data, store it here. Take the data, store it here. Take the data, store it here. It will now store it here. Every 5 minutes it will run and it will store the data. Now if I have today's data, with the help of a graph I can go and specify when was CPU percentage 90%, when was it was 10%. I can create a graph, right? Yes or no? So let us take an example, sir. At 9 o'clock the CPU percentage is 10 percentage. At 9:05 the CPU percentage is 11 percentage. At 9:10 the CPU percentage is 5 percentage. If you come up as a graph, what will be the graph? 10, 11, and what is that? 5 percentage. If you combine it, you will get a graph, right? So these people provided a graph. Now the question here is, all the data is dumped into what? Database. How do you create a graph? How the customer will go and create it? They will go and another create it here. This is a web server which will connect to the database, where customers can hit this web server and they can see what is that? Graphs. First time monitoring tool came into picture, like Tivoli is like IBM. My personal one is BMC Patrol Agent, very famous one. Okay, so it came into picture. So what happened? Now people were, I have thousands of production servers. You don't require 1,000 people. You require 1, 2, 3 people to monitor 24/7. So people install the agent. Agent will collect. This agent is running every 5 minutes. Collect the data and instate the data. And customers can see the data and everything. And also agent, you can mention what is the threshold. It will send an email ID. First type of monitoring. What is this type of monitoring? How the entire system is getting monitoring? Please write it down. There are only two types in the entire world. What is this monitoring time? Agent based monitoring tool. What is meant by agent based monitoring tool? Agent means with the help of agent you are entirely monitoring and managing your systems. Agent based monitoring tool. Online people, is it clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay, anyone has any questions, please let me know. I represented monitoring tool in India. I'm one of the finest. My team in Microsoft is one of the finest team in the world, not in India. We have certain people. My team contains Shango. My team contains Nitin. My teams contains Samir in United States, Russia, Israel, India. My team is the finest team in the world. You will never get any kind of a data like this one in the world. So that is the reason my team is a monitoring tool team. So we monitor entire Microsoft. My team monitors, I'm very proud to say, we monitor Microsoft. So we, okay, maybe we are, maybe if you ask me, I would be top 5 in South Asia. You will not see. There are very good people in Israel and Russia, like Chang and everything. I would rate them like 1 or 2 rank in the world. Okay, so because I've been working monitoring tools from day one, 18 years I have experience, and I got selected in Microsoft. Core competency is monitoring tool only. Take an advantage. Anyone has any questions, please ask me. So agent based monitoring tool, sir, what is meant by agent based monitoring tool? With the help of agent it is working fine. It is superb. Today also 95% of the world will use agent based. Very good, super excellent. What are the advantage of agent based? What are the disadvantage of agent based? Anyone? What are the advantage of agent based and what are the disadvantage of agent based? Tell me.
If the agent is down, maybe
Uh,
they don't have the
okay, if the
log of
agent is down, what
record.
happens? That server is not getting data, and you have lot of simple things, sir. I think it's very simple. If the agent is down, what will happen? Now tell me, if this agent is not working, what will you do for server number one? What will happen? You will not get the data. Okay, so will you get any alert? You will get an alert. So that's the reason I'm telling, right? I have written another monitoring system. What is that? That monitoring system will come into here. So what is the mandatory stuff? The mandatory stuff is every 5 minutes the data has to move from here to here, right? I'm writing another program in this system and I'll go and check it out. Is there any database? Is there any server where the data is not coming from next 15 minutes? For this server, if the agent is not working, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, the data is there here or not? No. So what will happen? For the next 15 minutes, it will come up and say, this server is not emitting any data. So it alerted. So people can log in and fix it. But can you tell me what is the advantage and disadvantage? The advantage is very beautifully designed. The big disadvantage is how many servers I'm monitoring? Some 20 servers I'm monitoring. Now tell me, I'm going a task to you, sir, go and monitor 200 systems. What do you need to do? In 200 systems, you have to install agent. Yes or no? In 200 systems, you have to install the agent. Okay, sir, 200 systems, I'll install the agent. What is great in this one? I'll go and provide you one more challenge. Sir, what is an agent? Now I'll go a little bit depth. What is an agent? I said you. So agent is nothing but is a program. What is this program you have written? I have written a program. Find out CPU percentage, find out RAM, find out processors. Okay, yes or no? And find out services. So what is my program will do? It will go and monitor how many? 4. But use your mind. What is this server? Database. Now one customer will come up and say, I want to monitor database. Is the agent monitoring your database? No. So they will go and tell to Nagios, I want to monitor database. So what Nagios will do? Nagios will give this task to a developer, Nagios, and say, Arey valid man, we need to monitor database also. They will write, do the changes in the programming. Yes or no? Now they will release agent 2.0. Yes or no? Agent 2.0 is what? A new additional program which will monitor database also. Now tell me, you have 200 systems, which is agent 1.0. You need to convert into agent 2.0. What do you need to do? You need to go uninstall agent 1.0, install agent 2.0 in how many systems? All the systems. Today you have 200 systems. What happens if you have 20,000 systems? Is it clear? This challenge is fixed with Ansible in DevOps. This task is DevOps actually in real time. You have an agent. Let us take an example. I'll provide you. You have thousands of systems. Thousands of systems you installed SAP. But in C temp folder, SAP software, you will download it. You will install it. But you forgot to delete SAP folder, C temp. SAP folder, temp folder is 10 GB. In 1000 systems, 10 GB is there. So 1000 systems, unnecessary 10 GB is using. You need to delete that folder. In how many systems? What do? Manually go to each and every server, right click and delete it. No, what I want to do, click one button, all the 1000 servers should get deleted automatically, right? Those kind of a task can be done with Ansible and in AWS SSM. And these tasks are DevOps tasks. I have 1000 servers, click one button, upgrade should happen. Those kind of a thing. Understood, right? So now you tell me, you know AWS, use your mind and tell me, use your mind and tell me, don't go and simply go for it. Now this is a VPC. Use your mind and tell me this is your VPC. I want to create EC2 instance 1, 2, 3, 4, and I want to make sure Nagios agent should be installed in all the systems. What should I do? What is the most efficient way to make sure Nagios agent should be installed here, 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 here in one shot? What should I do? What do we have? What kind of technology we have it? I'm not asking manually. What do you do? Online people. My task is,
Replicate.
VPC,
huh?
VPC, VPC.
What VPC, sir? What is that answer? VPC is my network. Inside my VPC, I want to go and create hundreds of systems where Nagios should be installed. Nagios agent should be installed. What should I do? Nah, absolutely wrong. Use your mind. You know it.
User data.
Very good. Very good. User data. What do you have, sir? User data. What is the user data? When you are launching one EC2 instance, can you paste a program which will download and install Nagios agent? Yes or no? Yes. So that is the reason.
Yes.
Good, sir. Good, Yogenda. So that is the reason you have a concept called as user data, where you can install all the agent in any system whenever is getting created. Is it clear? Agent based monitoring tool. Agent is required. But what happened when timeline? So in 1995 it came into picture. In 2005, 2006, operating system become very clever. Databases become very advanced. Programming become very advanced, which led to the second type of monitoring tool. What is second type of monitoring tool? So the same thing, sir. This is your network. You have a server number 1, server number 2, server number 3, server number 4, 5, 6, 7. Lot of servers you have to monitor it. Oh, yes or no? What is the next one, sir? The next one came up. There is a lot of advanced concept came up in something called as Java, Python, and C Sharp. Operating system become very clever, and Java programming also released Java 1.7, 1.6, 1.5, something like that. They released it. What is this programming came? After that programming came into picture, a new type of monitoring team came into picture. How many servers I have here? 7 servers I have to monitor. So the new technology is, what do? You will go and create another server here, right? And install the agent here. Not in any system. You will not install the agent in any system. You will install the agent in one system. Sir, what is happening? What is an agent? Program. That programming, they made it very advanced. So what is that one, sir? For the first time in Java, Python, Ruby, what came into picture? What is that? Remote programming feature started coming into languages. What is remote program? I am present here. I can remotely connect to that system. So what is happening? This agent is very cleverly designed program. This agent every 5 minutes will go and connect to this server, this server, this server, this server, this server, this server, this server. It will go and collect what is the CPU percentage of server number 1, 2, 3, 4, collect it and move it into what is that? So now tell me, what's the difference between this architecture and the previous architecture? What's the difference? See the diagram and tell me, sir.
It's just centralized something
See and tell me
where
what
it.
is that? You centralize. No agent in another system, sir. Now I've installed agent in how many systems? One server. One server, let's take an example. They used to go and provide in the documentation. One server will monitor 1,000 servers. So if you have 3,000 servers, how many agent servers you require? 3. And do you have any agent in other systems? No. Example, BMC patrol agent, BMC portal agent 2.7. I worked on 2.6, 2.7, 2.8. What is this one? What is the beauty of this one? Tomorrow you want to add 200 systems. Do you want to install the agent in 200 systems? No. What do you have? Only one agent. This has a capability of connecting remotely and pulling the data. What is the advantage and disadvantage of this architecture? If this agent
Adva-
is not working, what will happen?
cost
200 systems
cost
are not
effective.
monitored. Okay, not working. What is the advantage?
Cost effective. Uh,
What is that? Agentless. Am I installing any agent in all the systems? No. So there is a feature called as agentless monitoring tools came into picture, which came into picture where you go and install the agent in some servers, all the servers it will pick it off. This is the one. How many people use today's world, like in Microsoft, which one is used? Most of the things, if you want to monitor very aggressively, I want to monitor a server every 10 seconds. People will not use this one. People will use agent based. Agent based is very powerful. Very, sir, where do you use agentless kind of capabilities? I want to monitor some 50-60 servers and I want to monitor every 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. And I don't want my network to be very picky. Here what is happening, sir? This server is connecting to multiple systems, so you will have a lot of network connectivity towards multiple systems. Network connectivity, lot of load in network in, network out, those things will increase it. I network bandwidth I can take care. Okay, very few servers. Basically, if you have anything, network usage is high. But what is the advantage? It is becoming agentless. In my computer, in Microsoft, everything is agent based because we are monitoring Microsoft servers every 5 seconds. Is it clear, right? So agentless and agent based monitoring. Understood the advantage of this one? Anyone has any questions? These two are monitoring tools, monitoring types in the world. You take anything, Nagios, agent based, Zabbix, agentless, BMC Patrol agent, agent based, SolarWinds, agent based. You name it, anything in the world, either it is agent or agentless kind of a stuff.
Yeah, Dynatrace is agent based or agent?
Dynatrace will
Dynatrace.
talk about it. Dynatrace is a separate one. It has a capability of both. Okay, it is like I would come up and specify it is like Zabbix. You have a capability to make it agent, and you also have a capability to throughput monitoring. Okay, understood, right,
Okay.
sir? Anyone has any questions here? What is meant by agent-based monitoring? What is agentless? Now you tell me. Yes, sir. Which one? Agentless. I'm not going to install agent in any of these systems, right? Where is agent? Tomorrow I want to create another server here. Do I want to install agent or I don't want? I don't want. So agentless. But where do you install the agent? In only one server. And that in basically in very 2010, 2011, 12 onwards, operating system is supporting what is that? Agent kind of a thing. Even it becomes completely zero agentless, especially in Linux operating system. If you want to collect the server data and pull the data, you have a concept called as SSH. People are connecting to SSH. That is the reason you have a concept of agentless in Ansible, blah blah blah, or anything where you have SSH is pulling the data remotely. Is it clear, right? Agent is I want to monitor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 servers. 9 servers, I don't install any agent. Tomorrow, let us take an example. You install this agent version is 1.0. Tomorrow, you want to install agent 2.0. How many servers you will install? Only one server, not any other server. That's the beauty. Is it clear? Now tell me, what are the challenges in both agent based and agentless? What do you find some problems? Abba, sir, what is this one, sir? Is something. What is that? That is the reason which led to the third one. It's not a type. It's not the third. Only you have two types, agent and agentless. But what is that? What do you find? Two things where you cannot. It's mandatory. You need to do it in agent based and agentless. Anyone? Mandatory thing. You
The
cannot
agent has to be
escape.
created.
Pardon me, sir.
We should have an agent, at least one agent.
No, agent should be there, sir. Without that, how it will work? Now I won't say. I'm telling you the challenges. What are the challenges? Still, I have a challenge in agent based and agentless. What is the big challenge which open the doors for the next generation? What is that? That is maintenance. What is this one? Who's going to install database? You are going to install. Who is creating this server? You are going to install. Okay. If anyone wants to see the graph, you will install Nagios web server. What is that web server? This is also server number 1. This is server number 2. Yes or no? If this server is not working, everything is working. If the database is full, will the monitoring tool will work? Who is installing database? Who is monitoring database? If a web server is not working, who is responsible? Are you able to understand, right? So it's all the headache. It's all the headache. So people said like, what is this one, man? You have to do at any cost in agentless and agentless. With my experience in 2008, I went to Netherlands to solve the BMC problem. I was pretty good in monitoring tools. We went and solved the problem in Netherlands. So with me, 5 people came and we stayed for 7 months to fix one problem. And that problem, if you ask me right now, it will take 1 day and one person. That is the way the technology got changed. Is it clear, right? So what is that? Maintenance. Database has to be, if more and more data is happening, database size becomes bigger. Database is not working, you cannot see the data. Lot of disadvantage are there, sir, right? That is the reason why for the first time in 2009 2010 something solved the problem. That is called as what? Sir, what is this cloud-based monitoring? These people provided monitoring as software as a service. Let me explain what is this software as a service. What is this software as a service? Pretty simple, sir. There are companies like my favorite company, like Datadog. Okay, you have Logic Monitoring. Lot of companies are there. There is something called as Stack Driver. This company is so famous, Google bought it. Official Google monitoring tool is Stack Driver. I worked in 2009. Stack Driver is a company. It was very good. Google created Google GCP in 2009, right? They were looking for monitoring. They felt like this Stack Driver is why they bought that company. It's an official monitoring for Google Cloud right now. Stack Driver. All these things are cloud-based monitoring tools. What is this one? They are very, very, very advanced or not advanced. Same agent-based, agentless, same to same. Sir, this is my, let us take an example. This is my VPC and I have server number 1, server number 2, server number 3, server number 4, 5, 6, 7. Hundreds of servers are there. I want to monitor hundreds of servers. This Datadog company will go and provide you what is that? Agent. It will ask you, Datadog company will ask you, please go and create one account. You will go and create an account and it will ask you, this is a agent URL. Agent, it will ask you, please install the agent in all the instance. So what is that? You will install the agent here, 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 here. In all, wherever the production servers which you want to monitor, you will install the agent. Then you will have a question. I install the agent. Then what is cloud-based monitoring? So Datadog will come up and say, you install the agent during the creation of an account. When you create an account, right, it will go and provide you like access key and a secret key. You remember, right? Like that, it will go and give you one. What is that? What is that? One key for your account. Key is like a password. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. It will go and provide you. So what it will ask you, install the agent. To install the agent, they will ask you to run a command. During the run command, you provide the key and enter it. Sir, what is the beauty of cloud-based monitoring systems? You don't have any database in your monitoring. You don't have any web server. This agent will collect it and move it to Datadog company will have its own, what is that? Database. It will have their own web server. It is going and storing this one. You don't maintain. Who's maintaining this database and web server and everything? Who's maintaining? That company is maintaining. So what is happening? Your maintenance will become zero. I don't maintain everything. So this is very famous in United States where they require less manpower, less salaries, right? So if you see this, all the servers every 2 minutes, every 5 minutes, based on your configuration, will go and find out CPU percentage, RAM and everything. Take this data and move it to where is that? That database is not monitored by you. It is monitored, anything it is not monitored by you. It will be monitored, taken care by whom? AWS. Now you may come up and say, he is installing Datadog, I am installing Datadog, he is installing. How do you know? With the help of key. Now I am installing the data. Key is nothing but a database. Let's take database name, and it will go and store the data into that database, and they will only provide you They will only provide you URL to see your graph. So they will provide you very powerful dashboard, sir. Zero work. You don't do anything. Like for your example, Datadog. You go and click on Datadog. You go and click on it. They are going to provide you complete, very, very, very powerful graphs. I don't. Okay, let me go into this one, or let me go into. It's a very powerful, man. Actually, if you see here, right, it will go. If you just click on it, this seems to be good. Are Ramakrishna. Yeah, yeah. If you see here, right, if you see here, so these people only provides you very, very powerful. I think this is a GIF. So let's save it, which will help us. Awesome, MP4. This is what I look for. Super. This is the video. See here, sir, how they are providing a video. You see, it's all the dashboard is created by them. You just go and find out what is the CPU percentage, how many web requests coming into picture. Right click, you have a load like a date Dynatrace. People are talking about a Dynatrace, like a Dynatrace graph. How many this server is connecting to which server, logs, everything they will provide a dashboard. You don't have any creation of a dashboard. Where is my database? How many everything? They will provide you this beautification. Very, very, very beautiful. They will go and provide you. They will provide you this kind of a stuff. And what is happening? Your maintenance activity is becoming zero. Is it clear? All this agent will go and store the data into this database. Very, very simple. All these things are taken care. Still in India, sir, how many people use Datadog and everything? Product-based companies are using Datadog. Small companies are not using Datadog. Why? Man versus money. There is a one. So let us take an example. This guy is an expert in monitoring tool. What is the salary I can go and provide him? I can negotiate and come up and say, I'll give you 15 lakhs per year. He will come. What I will do, I will go create my servers, database, web server, everything he will install. Okay, he will maintain. And I need 24 into 7. I will hire 15 lakhs and I will add two more people. Why 24 into 7 means 8 people should work, right? So 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours. So total investment for the salary is how much? 45 lakhs. Okay. Now tell me, the same three people are present in United States. How much salary I have to provide? $1 lakh. $1 lakh I have to provide per year. 1 lakh, one person, another 1 lakh, another 1 lakh. So how many dollars? $3 lakhs. $3 lakhs is equal to how much? 2.5 crores. Where is 45 lakhs? Where is 2.5 crore? So is it costly? Yes or no? So which one I will go? Datadog I'll go in United States, or I'll go with a person? Datadog. So in United States, Europe, Australia, wherever there is a cost things, people will use this one. In India, we have cheaper labor, right? Still we use Nagios, that, these kind of thing, but the things are getting changed. This is called as, hope you understood what is monitoring tool. I explained it theoretically, completely. You will never get this kind of information anywhere in the world. I can guarantee you, anywhere in the world you can go, because it's our experience, what we have suffered from past 18 years to monitor something, what went wrong. It is our experience, and we are the pioneers in this field. Is it clear, guys? Online people, is it clear? So you have some companies came up with, like, what are the companies? Datadog, okay, lab. All these things are agent based. Some of the things are agentless, but the concept is same. That is the reason. Are you maintaining, or who is maintaining? They are maintaining. Those things are called as software as a service. They will provide you a link. You click on a link, it will open, and you can monitor the system. Everything is monitoring. You can see the graph. You can go and provide alerting and everything. You don't work on any software. It is taken as those people have provided completely. Software as a service kind of capability. Monitoring tools came up with software as a service. Like for your example, see here, sir. What is Datadog? Is it clear, right? Hope you understood. One of the thing, why did I provided explain most of the things like this one? One of the thing which is doing similarly is, What is that? In AWS, you have one service. What is that? Monitoring service. What is that? CloudWatch. Is it a very famous word? I don't agree. It depends upon one company. One company may not like CloudWatch. One people will use SolarWind. So one company once says, I don't like SolarWind. I'll use basically Nagios. One person will claim not Nagios. I will go and use Prometheus. It is all up to company to company. There are some 20 to 30 companies who are providing monitoring tools. All these various companies will use it like that one. But try to understand the concept of monitoring. In Microsoft, we'll use something called as Custo, which is completely different. No one use outside. It's an internal product. Like that we have it. Is it clear? Anyone has any questions? Is it clear, guys? Online people? Now I would like to go and explain you. We have 5 more minutes. I'll go and explain you in 5 more minutes something and then close it off. What is meant by monitoring tool? So very, very important. Why did I explain CloudWatch? CloudWatch was 1 hour, 20 minutes topic in 2014, 15, 14, 20 minutes topic. Then in 2017, I made CloudWatch 1.5 hours. In 2018 onwards, I made CloudWatch 4 hours or 3 hours. What is the reason I am increasing? Very important. Now the trend is getting changed. What is that, sir? Sir, what is meant by monitoring tool and what do you want to monitor? So in 1990s, if I want to monitor, monitoring tool is designed for what to monitor. 1990s, 100% of the monitoring is to monitor. What is that? To monitor what is that? To monitor what is that? Network. To go and monitor, right? Yes or no? Like to go and monitor these things are 100%. In 2005, something is changing. Sir, what is meant by monitoring tool? Monitoring tool means 70% I have to monitor OS, database and network and others. But 30% something I have to monitor, which is important. In 2014, what is meant by monitoring tools? 50% of the people wants to monitor operating system, database, networking and others. 50% wants to monitoring something. In the year 2022, what is monitoring tools? 20% of the people are looking for OS, database, network and others. 80% is required that skill. In year 2027, monitoring tools means 5% of monitoring this one, and this X which I am explaining is going to occupy 95% of the topic, and if you don't have this skill set, you will not get a job in 2027. What is that X? Okay, the most important thing, if you want to get a salary more than 25 lakhs, if you require this skill set. If you don't have this skill set, I'm guarantee you cannot be selected in Microsoft. I think our first, third round and fourth round will be in this one only. Very important. We are talking about the most important thing. What is that? Log monitoring. Log monitoring. When I started my career, I know log monitoring is a useless thing in the world. Today, if you don't do a log monitoring, your application, your company is waste. People will not buy your company also. They'll say this company is a grade D company, waste company, remove it. What is a log monitoring? Because of log monitoring, Google, Facebook, Amazon, okay, Microsoft, all our people are earning billions and billions and trillions of money. Is it clear? Trillions of money is created with. Why? I'll tell you a very simple example. I have 1 minute, which I can explain you tomorrow also. We'll go for it. Okay, very simple example. Very, very simple example, sir. Today's entire business works with logs monitoring. As an example, very simple example. I'll tell you my personal experience and then I'll sign off. Let's see tomorrow. How did I join Kelly Technologies? How did I join Kelly Technologies here? Okay, I'm very, very, very personally very thankful to a company called as Google. What is the reason how Google is generating money? Absolutely correct, but absolutely wrong also. Google is generating money with the help of logs, actually. Sir, what is this one? Let me go and explain you. See, let's take an example, and I'll talk about one real-time sample and I'll go for it. 2010, I had a daughter. She was born. So I was a little bit worried about her. What is our future? I was a middle class, very normal middle class person. Looking, what should I do? Should I go to United States? What should I do? I was looking for additional income. In 2010 only, I started AWS. So then I realized in Hyderabad, there was no AWS. No, none of the zero. So what I did it, see here, sir. What I did it, I went to Google and typed AWS trainers in Hyderabad. Nothing came into picture. I was clicking 2-3 button. I invested some 10-15 button. Nothing came, just sign off. Check it out. Kelly Technologies was looking for Google trainers. What they will type it in Google? Google trainers in Hyderabad. I am typing Google trainers in training in Hyderabad. They are typing Google trainers in Hyderabad. Google has the information about me and Google has the information about Kelly Technologies. They map it, whatever you type it, they log it, they will go and look it out. Kelly Technologies is looking for a trainer and this person is a trainer. They gave my phone number to Kelly Technologies. After 2 days, Kelly Technologies called me. I did not call anyone. That is technology. Is it clear? And I'll tell you personal experience what is happening. I want to purchase 1 acre of land very near to Hyderabad. I went to Shapur, which is Shamshabad. I went to purchase a land. I want looking for a land. I just typed in google.com land in Shamshabad. Daily I'm getting a call. Who is integrating 2 people? Log. Who is that company? Google. With the help of log, they're integrating. What they are doing for me, they are not taking any charges. For them, they are checking, pay me every 10,000 rupees. You will get the list of these things. What that is what how the people are getting filled in google.com here. You type in Google AWS training and everything, your details is collected and give it to Kelly Technologies. Kelly Technologies are calling the students and they're getting it. They're generating a review. And Google is asking, instead of basically give me 10,000 rupees per month, they are giving you. And how many Kelly Technologies are present in Amirpet and all over the world? How many people are looking for real estate? When COVID came into picture, how many people were looking for oxygen? All these things combined, how much Google can earn? That is the power of log monitoring. Okay, log monitoring. Today, log monitoring is one of the most important thing. If you don't know what is log monitoring, sign off and sleep. If you ask me, seniors, anyone who wants to get more than 20 lakhs of salary, if you don't have this skill set, no. Is it clear? CloudWatch is supporting log monitoring. That is the reason I have added it. Got it? Okay, guys, I'm signing off right now. Today, Friday, I have some meeting at 9 o'clock. I'll sign off right now. Okay, thank you, guys. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Kumar sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, one request, sir. Is it able to cover the Postgres SQL concepts here?
I did not get you. PostgreSQL,
Is it
instead of PostgreSQL, we are going for RDS, right? PostgreSQL, MS SQL, anything you want, I can go and create it. What is there? RDS server, RDS services we are going
yeah,
through. Yes.
yeah, but same time, can you elaborate something on the Postgres SQL as well?
PostgreSQL is a database, sir. Yes, sir. I'll try to help you out. Yes.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Fine. Thank you.